What's up, gang? Chase Craig here, aka Chasing Perfection. We have another credit client success story. My man Skelin, introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on, guys? My name is Skelin. I'm a creative based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
How do we meet, actually?
Yeah, so we met about a year ago now, right?
Right.
Met you through a close friend of mine, and you had just gotten out of prison. So I was a little skeptical about that, but over time, we kind of built a relationship. I actually did your birthday photo shoot, and then we started talking. You told me a little bit more about credit and how that's something you were tapped into. So initially I wasn't quite sure if that was something I wanted to pursue, but I knew that it was something that I needed to fix because my credit was pretty much on life support.
What was your credit score at the time?
About 550.
550. Okay, gotcha. Average American consumer is about 580, between 580 and 615. So it was right around there, needed help. And fast forward, all the way until November of 2024 last year, you ended up deciding to start working on your credit, but it wasn't with me, right?
Right. Unfortunately, it was not with you. So I ended up working with somebody else. November to about, I want to say June, July-ish is when we reconnected. So paid for services in November. From November to all the way to about June, July, maybe one or two things fell off the report, but there was nothing substantial that even raised my credit score. I didn't even break the 600s.
Gotcha. So you didn't even break 600s. And, full transparency moment, I can totally understand. What made you go with someone else in November after you just last April 2024, you did my birthday shoot for me. We built a relationship. I know I just got out of prison. Did that have anything to do with you maybe like trusting me or, knowing if I knew what I was talking about? What did that have anything to do with going with somebody else?
My biggest thing was that you didn't really have any social presence. You didn't really actively post on social media that you did the thing. So, a lot of people talk the talk, but they don't really deliver. So it wasn't up until a couple months ago that you started stepping up your game. You started posting, started telling people more about what you did. And that sort of social media attraction works. Mm-hmm. I saw that, we reconnected, and here we are.
Gotcha. So we connected in June of 2025, which was last month, right?
That's right.
Okay, so we got connected, and your credit score is barely breaking, sixes, or it was still in the five?
Equifax was like 558, something like that, and then that TransUnion Experian was like 620 or something like that.
Gotcha. And fast forward, today is July 23rd, 2025, so about a month later. What's your credit score right now?
725.
Gotcha. Now, everybody, it's easy to get on this testimonial, and I could pay you to lie for me. I could pay you to do this testimonial for me.
Oh.
So with all of our testimonials, we like to show proof. You got your phone with you? Full transparency. You have to go to the car and get it. See, this was not set up. And then fast forward, boom, just a month later, we went from 596s all the way to a 718. Now, can you click on credit right there down at the bottom? Yep. And then click on view report as of today. So make sure you get the date in there. And is that your name?
Sure is.
Is that what year you were born? You sure that's you?
Yes, sir.
That's it?
That's it.
Boom. Now, what's next for you?
Yeah, so next thing is going to be funding. So trying to kind of figure out, what avenues I want to tackle, see what's out there for me and, kind of utilize the funding to.
Right, because you have a media business, so you could definitely use some cash flow, some of the bank's money to grow that, right?
For sure.
Gotcha, and that's what we're going to make happen. So next up, you'll see my man Skelin, next testimonial. He's going to have a couple $100,000 in funding, baby, to grow this media channel here in Nashville, Tennessee. Let's get it, baby. Who's next?